Senator Whitmer.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've served here at the Capitol for 14 years now. I've been the Democratic leader here in the Senate for the past 4. We've fought a lot of battles. I've spoken up for what I thought was right, and I've honestly worked as hard as I could, day in and day out, to be an advocate for the people. But then, in one fell swoop yesterday, I saw a new TV ad by Republicans in support of Governor Rick Snyder that reminded me that despite what I've accomplished and what millions of women across Michigan have accomplished, you still just look at us and see one thing: woman. And as a woman, I must be the same as every woman. That as a woman, I couldn't really care about issues. After all, there are pretty dresses we could be looking at, wedding dresses even. And how what ultimately must drive me as a woman doesn't have anything to do with issues that are actually impacting me and millions of other mothers and wives and daughters throughout Michigan. It's only my insatiable desire to find the right wedding dress. There's no longer any excuses. There's no longer any doubt. These are the beliefs of the Republican Party. This ad would never have seen the light of day if they weren't. And it isn't funny. It isn't cute. It isn't satire. It so poorly attempts to tell young women that, so what if the Republican men passed a law that tells a raped woman she doesn't deserve health care access? Who needs it? Insurance is so complicated anyway. And women should just trust you guys on the other side of the aisle to know what's best for our bodies. Certainly better than our lady doctors anyway. And paycheck fairness? Why worry ourselves about that? Your own Senate candidate, Terry Lynn Land, said we women are more interested in flexibility than pay, right? Why would I be concerned about my daughters starting the careers on equal footing when Republicans apparently believe they should be focused on finding the right man to provide for them anyway? And don't even get me started on issues like child care or rising college tuition or the state of our schools. Sure, those things directly impact my daughters and millions of kids around the state. But hey, ladies, pretty dresses. Your actions that go so directly against what's best for women, our health, our futures, deserve every bit of scorn and outrage that they've received. But the fact that you so clearly don't even understand why your actions have offended so many, that's the worst part. This is 2014, not 1914. These attitudes are as outdated as they are outrageous, and they must be stopped, either by your own willingness to finally recognize women for who we really are, or the willingness of women like me who will make sure that those of you that cling on to these beliefs are no longer representing us inside this Capitol. I'm tired of excuses. I'm tired of apologies. And I'm tired of having to tell my daughters why the people I have to go to work with so often treat women like second-class citizens. For Governor Snyder to have this type of message out there with his name on it is disgraceful. But I doubt if he even understands that at this point. Or maybe he just doesn't care. But women do care. Women will vote. And I can promise you that Vera Wang is not going to be the name on the ballot this year. I ask that my comments be printed in the Journal.